echoes of the warnings that Quinton Hailsham used to give us all about the risks of moving towards an elected dictatorship in this country.
I can imagine how Baron Hailsham will be spinning in his grave with this government then. Now, that was during the motion against a second reading to this government's flagship Rwanda bill on the 29th of January, when after Lord Clarke not only said he couldn't support the bill due to Clause 2, he then said that interesting comment, and I think while at the same time he was dropping truth bombs as well, so to speak.
Now, the government's reaction, which we're asked to improve, is quite startling to me. They have decided to bring an Act of Parliament to overturn a finding of fact made by the Supreme Court of this country, and if we pass this bill, we are asserting as a matter of law that Rwanda is a safe country for this purpose, that it is always going to be a safe country for this purpose until the law is changed, and the courts may not even consider any evidence brought before them to try to demonstrate that it's not a safe country. This is a very dangerous constitutional provision. I hope it will be challenged properly in the courts, because we have an unwritten constitution, but it gets more and more important that we do make sure that the powers in this country are controlled by some constitutional limits and are subject to the rule of law. Somebody has already said in this debate that Parliament apparently, in the claiming the sovereignty of Parliament, could claim that the colour black is the same as the colour white, or dogs are cats. More seriously, that someone who's been acquitted of a criminal charge is guilty of that criminal charge and should be returned to the courts for sentence. Where are the limits? I always fear, as time goes by in my career, echoes of the warnings that Quinton Hailsham used to give us all about the risks of moving towards an elected dictatorship in this country. And the sovereignty of Parliament has its limits, which are the limits of the rule of law, the separation of powers, and what ought to be the constitutional limits on any branch of government in a liberal democratic society such as ours.
Very interesting, eh? Now, Lord Clarke then said he felt totally unqualified to vote on it because he lacked expertise on Rwanda and he hadn't been there. And the government's claims that things have improved in Rwanda, but he says he doubts this and wants a way to verify the changes, possibly by going back to court for a fresh judgment. Then Lord Clarke also advised against supporting certain amendments that might benefit the government politically but not necessarily address the issue effectively. And then he also asked for careful consideration of the bill and avoiding political traps. But that elected dictatorship statement, very interesting, wasn't it? But what do you guys think? Let me know down below and I shall bid you farewell and take care, my friends.